Hello, my dogs. This is me. I'm trying to answer some of the emails on here. So, the question about who should you go to get spell work done. The truth is, you should go to yourself. You should always look for yourself to do all your spell work for you, because you need to be able to see it within yourself to get it. But I understand sometimes you can't see it and you need a little help, you need a little push. And some people just lazy. So if you're gonna get somebody to do it for you, you find that person who's done walked in the shoes that you are trying to go towards. What I mean by that, you find somebody, if you're looking for true love, you want that true love spell, you find somebody who's already in a relationship and they are truly in love with whoever they're going with. That is the person I would trust to do a love spell. If you're looking for somebody to get you money or fame, you go to that person and tell them to do your spell work for money or fame. If you need to find out something, you want to know if your man cheating in this, then you go to that person who always turning over every rock. You go to that person and get them to do that spell for you. As for me with the spell art, I do spell art for a lot of people. Will I ever show them to y'all? No. I will never, ever, 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 ever show you one of my clients pieces. And you will not know it's mine unless you look on the back of the paint anyway. And that person also receives a certificate stating that it's mine. Plus, they don't want to go have that copy. I don't make 2 and 3, 4 copies of. No. When I make something that's custom made, it's for that person. It's not for your eyes. It's for whoever eyes they need that, and they want life to see. When I show paintings, those are my paintings. Like the one you're looking at now, this is my crossroad painting. This is my crossroad spell. So, if I do something for you, it's for you. It's not for everybody else. It's not so everybody can feed off of it. Now when I put mine up so everybody can see it, it's so I can get a little bit of your energy to place into mine. And when they offer me, the name is placed in the front. When it's for a customer, it's placed in the back. Why I place my name on the back? Because I don't need that customer, client, sending me any energy of their walk life, because then they're gonna end up giving it to me. So I place my name on the back so they can make sure they have the whole vision is all about them. And as you see, with my stuff, when I do it for my own self, it'll look like this, going somewhere everywhere. Now if I do it for a client, and the client could be a YouTuber, a Facebooker, radio, a TV person. I don't give you the names, but I'm gonna give you those ideas. And they basically hang the pictures up. If they're looking for more social media, they will hang the picture up. They will not tell you where they got the painting from. They probably give you a story where the painting come from, but they're not going to tell you where the painting comes from. And most likely, 98% of them don't say nothing about the painting. They just say thank you for saying it was nice. And I will make a painting look old. I would make the painting look new. I'll do any kind of style. It's just depending on what I'm feeding off that client. And I'd make it custom made for that person. I done did it for doctor's office. So that'll give you another idea that it can be clean. But when you walk into that doctor's office, it's like keep you there. It wants you to come back. Now you may say that's wrong, but hey, like I told you, everything's about business first. That doctor, dentist, they need you to come back. They don't want you to go nowhere else. And if that painting keep you from going to another doctor or seeing another doctor, then that's what they want. That's what they need. But I'm not gonna share no information on how I do what I do, because it's just like if you go to a restaurant, you're not gonna ask the chef how he or she made all they menus. You're not gonna tell them, hey, give me the recipe for this, the recipe for that. So hey, I'm the same way. I'm not finna give you my recipe. I'll probably tell you some salt and pepper. That's about it. You must find your own way into your own self. If you can't find your own way into your own self, you will always be a sheep. You got to understand, you have the power to get yourself in a situation and out of situation. You really don't need me. You don't need no one. You can do it yourself. Alright, give me 1 minute. And if you start looking deep into yourself, when I say love you 9, that means love yourself. Because 9 is yourself. You need to. 9 is the greatest power. 9 is you understanding, hey, you're not going to understand everything. There's no need to sit and fight it. There's no need to sit and try to figure it out. But you understand, hey, if I do this, if I do that, I will get it. If I sit and daydreaming, I will sit and manifest this. So that's basically what my paintings are. Just like a vision board. So for my vision board is something you can hang on your wall instead of stuff cut out. And my vision board have little pieces of what you should do, or where you should go. I call myself the seed doctor, because I plant little seeds to help you grow. So I have my blog. I got YouTubers who go on there. I got people from Facebook go on there, and they go on there and they learn. Now, I have no problem with nobody going on there to learn and go put it in their own way so they can go help the next person. That is what it's up there for. That's what it's made for. It's a newspaper, an online newspaper. I mean, I want you to do better. I want you to be better than me. I want you to do whatever you just think you deserve, whatever you want in life. I just have a problem with disrespect. You can't learn from me and then try to disrespect me. That's when I shut you down. And even y'all ask about the painting with the lips and the X, that is what that is about. Your mouth, I am cutting it off. I am shutting it down. And I'm shutting it down with the spirits. Now, I don't know if you have been paying attention, but if you've been paying attention, my art pieces are kicking ass, kicking butt. And I sit and put them up on social media, left and right. Because the more people who look at them, the more energy they get, the more powerful they end up being. Now, if somebody tell you that spell art ain't that, let me take you all the way back in time. Art was the first spell to man. Don't believe me? Go back to Africa. Go to Egypt. You tell me what's on that wall. The second was written, and it was not the Bible. They lied. There are scrolls written by the ancient Egyptian that is taken and placed, and I believe Queen Elizabeth have them in her castle, along with other stuff that she needs to start giving back. But that's another story. Anyhow, I sit, I dream it, I daydream it, I paint it. If you tell me whatever you need, if you want more social media, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want, and then you take it and hang it up and put it on your Facebook page, YouTube page, blog page, whatever. You put it up, and as people sit and look at it, they feed on that energy, and all that energy goes towards you. Then you get exactly what you need. You get exactly what you want. The time is 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and always be under a year. I've been doing this for a while. So I've been writing down and checking, seeing how fast everything been working. So it'll always be under a year, unless you get in a reason, season, and life. That one right there probably takes like 2-3 years. But you gotta understand, when you get that one, it's gonna knock you all the way down just to build you up. So you have to be careful if you want me to do that, because I'm not playing. It's gonna knock you all the way down and make you start seeing what's around you. Make you start seeing who's good for you, who's bad for you. It's basically gonna open your eyes up. At the crossroad, if you want to be famous, hey, I'm gonna make you famous. When you pay for it, I guess I'm gonna be wealthy. Now, some people may say, hey, that sounds like something from the Crossroad movie with the devil. Hey, well, you call it what you want to call it what you need to call it. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's what's gonna happen. you gonna be famous, and I get my wealth by you paying for it. So therefore, you end up being famous, and I get my wealth. And that one right there is that's gonna, you just have to see it for yourself. That comes with contract and all. Love spell, I painted up if you need your own self-love. And all of them, I have to have your photo. If I don't have your photo, there's no way possible that I can make your own custom paint. Now I made it to where, because some people been asking about, they want to give someone a gift, because they want that person to start doing better. They want that person to start loving themselves. So I made it where you can go on there and get that custom made, and you send me whoever, and then I send it to them for a gift, and I send you the certificate, so that way they don't know that it's a spell art. And it's under $100, I believe it's under $50. I don't know, I have to go back. But it's gonna be on a, what it is, 16 by 20 canvas. Everything I do is gonna be on the canvas. So I have what, 24 by 30 canvas and bigger. It just depends. The biggest one I did will take up the whole wall. And that's why they customers, because when I have to pay for the canvas and get all the paint and everything, and then not only that I'm using paint, I'm also using other stuff that I place into the paint, which that I would not share. Yes, I place them out when there's a full moon. I place them out there and let them sit outside with the full moon. When I buy canvas, I clean them all. Cause I don't know who energy was on there, so I clean all energy away from them. And then I seal them all up. And I have my own way of sealing them up. Will I ever come on here and do a live and talk? I'm gonna tell you straight up again, and I'm not gonna say this no more. No, because how is it gonna be possible for me to come on here and talk to y'all for a whole hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours? I won't get no work done if I do that. That's like you telling the doctor to come, hey, tell you step by step what's going on, what he's gonna do. But the person who's waiting to get the work done is sitting on the table dying. I know I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. And like I said, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just trying to be wealthy. That's it. That's all. Now y'all, there's enough people on this. They won't be famous. So I can learn stuff from them. Hey, they can get themselves a gospel channel. Shoot, they need to come out with love and witchcraft, like love and hip hop, or the housewives of witches. Look at that right there, gonna be a hit. One time one, you know, cause they ain't gonna last long, but it'll get a good, what, 2 seasons out of it. And the reason why it won't last long, cause they don't know how to work together. They're too busy. Everybody want to be number one. You gotta understand what you number one in, because in one way or another, everybody was number one in something. You ain't gotta be at number one in everything. Yeah, I do a lot of things. Work on cars, the plumbing, electricity, sheetrock. But that's just me. I have to stay busy. I have to keep doing different things, because while I'm doing different things, another part of me open up, another part of me start understanding something different. Start asking questions of, like, if you see somebody like you think you would never talk to, just walk up into them and ask them a question. I don't care what it is. Ask them where they get their outfit from, where their shoes from. If they dress retarded, to just find something worth asking a question about. And believe me, you will learn something new. If you don't ask a question to the person you see as not on your level or too high of a level, you never want to learn that. You better learn from everybody you can. You better learn from a whole lot of people. I don't care if they done said they done took something and remade it to their own. You better go learn from them, because they probably be able to tell you something one way that you can't learn in the other way. And that's probably why that person is there for you, so you can learn from them. Now, I took this little bit of time, because I'm doing 2 paintings anyway at the same time. So I took my little break. Now I'm finna go back, and I'm finna start back painting. So, that's some of y'all email questions. I try to find all the ones I like, the one with the most, and answer them all at one time here. Since this is a little faster, rather than answer everybody email one by one, because that take a lot of time too. Find the creator in you. When you find that creator in you, you will find who is God. You ever saw that movie, The Last Dragon? If you haven't and you never heard of it, that's right. Who is God? Say it again. Who is God? The Last Dragon. You better go watch The Last Dragon with Show Enough. And when you find out what are you a creator of, trust me, you're gonna look in that mirror and you're gonna say show enough, and look at yourself and say you are the creator of whatever you created. Just like the man who made the AC, he's the creator. The person who the person who made copyright. Shit, that's a bad motherfucker creator right there. He take everybody else shit and make it his own. If you ain't careful. That's why I make sure I copyright everything. But you need to find out what you're the creator for. Trust yourself. Love yourself. When you do that, you will be nine. You will be a powerful being. Because when you get there, there's no stopping you. That's just like a football player, a basketball player, Tyler Perry. Once you get on that coaster ride, gotta go, gotta do this, gotta do this. And all your stuff come out perfect. You get them home runs. get that person out. You shoot them guns. There's no stopping you. That's what the when the rappers say that person is hungry. There's no stopping you. So find that what you are hungry for, and don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody can't or they feel put goals on you. I'll see, can I find me some cheaper canvas that's worth my while to paint on, and then see if I can make some stuff that I can just paint and maybe sell. I don't know, because frankly I really believe that what's kept in the dark will come out to the light. Meaning, I don't care if it's a lie, I don't care if it's a secret, I don't care if it's a business deal, and that's the same thing with a spell. If you keep it to yourself, you always get it. It always manifests fast. And oh yeah, if you learn it from somebody, make sure you learn from that person, and that person you're looking up to, they want you to be better than them. If they don't want you to be better than them, then you just learn what you can learn and then leave. When there's nothing else to learn, then you go. If you find somebody else to learn from, if there's nobody else to learn from, then you need to start looking yourself in the mirror, because you done made it to your power 9. But there's always somebody else to learn from. You just ain't take the time to look. You stay in that circle. You need to get out of them circles. Don't stay in one circle. There's too many circles around here. Everybody trying to keep you in these little circles. And we live in one big ass circle that you should be trying to go figure out what's over there and what's over here, what's overseas, what's over that way. That's the only circle you need to be worried about. Earth. That's the only circle you need to be concerned about. That's the only circle you need to fear, if you got to fear one, because you scared you won't be able to see everything on it. But you gotta remember, you can always come back. Anywho, if you see it, you write it. Your writing can be a drawing. Your writing can be writing. You will get it. Y'all take care. Be blessed. So it be. What do y'all may say? All that good stuff. Take care. And find the creator in you.